against the windows of the old house, restless and loud in the dark night. Each drop struck the glass like a heartbeat, fast, uneasy, almost like the pounding inside Leo's chest. Inside the house, the kitchen was quiet. Too quiet. The old wooden beams creaked softly as the storm pushed against the walls, but the silence inside the room felt heavier than the wind outside. Leo sat alone at the kitchen table. His elbows rested on the worn wood as he stared at the window, watching raindrops slowly slide down the foggy glass. Across from him sat an empty chair. His father had left on a long journey, and tonight the space he left behind felt bigger than the room itself. The storm outside seemed to pour straight into that emptiness, cold, lonely. Still. In the corner of the kitchen, a small ginger cat sat on the counter. It watched the gentle steam rise from the pot on the stove, its golden eyes glowing in the warm light. But even the cat could sense the quiet weight in the room. Moving softly through the kitchen was Leo's grandmother. She worked with slow, steady movements, the kind that come from years of caring for others. She said nothing, because sometimes words are too small for feelings this big. Instead, she let the warmth of the kitchen speak for her. The stew simmered quietly on the stove. Garlic and thyme filled the air with a rich, comforting scent that slowly pushed back the damp chill of the storm. The smell drifted across the room like a gentle memory. Of summer afternoons, of family dinners, of laughter that once filled this fairy kitchen. Leo lifted his head slightly as the warm scent reached him. His grandmother stirred the pot slowly. The wooden spoon tapped softly against the metal, a small, steady sound, like a quiet heartbeat in the room. Then she filled a ceramic bowl with thick, golden soup, steam curled upward in soft ribbons. She carried it to the table and placed it gently in front of Leo. The soup was warm and rich. A slice of toasted crusty bread rested on top. For a moment, Leo only stared at it. Then slowly, he lifted the spoon. The first bite was hot and savory, and the moment the warmth touched his tongue, something inside him softened. It tasted like home. The warmth spread slowly through his body, from his stomach, to his hands, to the tight knot that had been sitting in his chest all day. Little by little, that knot began to loosen. Just then, the ginger cat jumped down from the counter. It patted across the floor and brushed gently against Leo's leg. Its soft purring filled the quiet kitchen like a tiny motor of comfort. And for the first time that day, Leo smiled. Just a little, a small crack in the heavy armor around his heart. He looked up at his grandmother. Her eyes were warm, kind, full of a quiet promise. She reached across the table and placed her roughed hand gently over his small one. Her skin was worn from years of work, but her touch was soft, steady, safe. Outside, the rain continued to fall against the windows. The storm was still there, but something inside Leo had changed. The kitchen felt warmer now. The silence no longer felt lonely. The soup tasted wonderful, but the real comfort wasn't in the food. It was in the quiet love that filled the room. Leo took another bite. Soft potatoes, sweet carrots, warm broth. The cat purred beside him. His grandmother stayed close, and slowly Leo breathed in deeply. For the first time that day, he realized he was no longer holding his breath. The storm could rage all it wanted outside, because inside the quiet kitchen, Leo felt safe. And tonight, that was enough.
Like, share, and subscribe!